go see some homes together. I'm Sarah Eggar. Come on in. Baron! Let's do it. Okay. These are the Portsmouth murals. We had to put this flood wall up in 1937. Portsmouth has an amazing history. As you go all the way to the end of the flood wall, it showcases all these different moments from basically 1803 to current times. It's just a really amazing work of art, don't you agree? Yeah. Love the flood wall. If you're visiting Portsmouth, come and see it. Behind us is the Wall of Stars, my childhood dream. One day I'm gonna have a star, Haleigh.
Yes. I love it here.
I love that you didn't hug me back. I'm like... Portsmouth, Ohio, all-American city. Oh, it's so nice out. It's gonna be so hot today. I really wanted to try this coffee place. You're a fan, right?
Yes.
There's pumpkin spice.
Uh-oh.
Pumpkin! They also have a lavender latte. What if I get one and you get one and we can try together?
Okay, sounds good.
Anything else for you ladies this morning?
No. I like your glasses.
It's a barista look.
I've always loved coming back home, seeing my friends. We're gonna see her house today. We're in a tour, right?
There's a lot going on downtown.
I know, there's like a real revitalization and people trying to really make this a cool place. I'm married to a Frenchman and I lived in Europe for 11 years now, so coffee is a big deal.
Oh yeah.
I'm Sarah.
Nice to meet you, Sarah.
I'll share you. Most of this is gonna be on my YouTube channel. And this is Haleigh, she lives here, and she's a huge fan. They seem really nice.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Oh, and this is, oh my God.
The lavender.
Wanna try it?
Yeah.
Don't have to,
Switch.
what's this top stuff?
It's a cold foam. It's like the coconut part. Yeah. It's
That's so
no, it's
decadent.
pineapple cold foam.
Well, that's like vacation in a cup.
I know, it's good.
That really is vacation in a cup. Oh, I'm gonna get that tomorrow. I'm gonna come down here and get that tomorrow. This is Chillicothe Street. Martin used to be our department store, if you will. My grandma always talks about when she grew up, you know, like in the 50s, and this place was just every day, everybody was out. Your family's probably the same.
Yeah, they said that they went cruising and everybody would just get in their cars and just drive down Chillicothe.
Yeah, I did many a night of cruising on this street in my day. Have you ever come to this gym?
No.
Me either. I'm too afraid of the pain.
No, it looks intimidating.
My childhood friend Dale owns it. Hi.
Oh, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So what are you up to?
I just came home. Do you know Haleigh?
No, hey.
She bought your childhood home.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How long have you, when'd you move in?
We've been there almost a year in December.
So how do you like it?
I love it there.
And in May, I was here. I renovated her whole house. I did all the decoration. You'll have to come and see it.
I would love to
Yeah.
see it. Hey, I'm sorry to hear about your brother.
Thank you.
He was a dear friend of mine growing up. But I don't know if you know this, but he sent me a very nice message before he passed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you don't mind, I'll share it with you if that's something
Okay.
you want to.
Yeah.
All right. Here it is.
Oh, God.
I think I've told you how much I respected and admired your family's childhood. House on the hill in the woods, and I find myself mimicking some things. I just bought my son a Toyota Tacoma and are going to throw some loudspeakers in it and toughen it up a little. It reminds me of your truck with an eye toward the Back to the Future 4x4 look. It'll be my last gift to him. I had to overpay for this truck to get a stick shift so I can teach my family to drive a stick so they can drive my Corvette. I doubt we will ever see each other again. You were always and have stayed one of the most interesting guys and men I've ever met. I'm glad to have had the chance to know you. I hope the little support I was able to throw you was beneficial. You're doing things well from a distance. Closer relationships that you stick with. My dad sent me away, told me I had to build a life out here. That's not true. I would take solid relationships right now. The quote, stuff is an increasing burden of trying to figure out if I have time to teach the family how to manage all of it so they can keep using it, or if it just simply needs to be sold. I will try to get in a good order of stuff from the shop for my family to enjoy. And just thank you for everything.
I thought I would have cried, but it's really hitting me. Jesus Christ.
Well, so welcome to the gym.
Well, that's awful. That is what I'm trying to capture here, that, you know, we'll all be gone one day. We
Yeah.
just hope to leave a legacy.
Yeah. When people close to you die, that's go through the natural progression of grief, and everybody grieves differently. But in the day, it's just like, what would they want me to do?
And how do I honor them?
Yeah.
Okay, turn it off. That's as much of a pull-up as I can do.
There you go. Step one.
We are seeing my friend Haleigh Lemon's house. I'm super excited to see this house because she hired me as a designer with a completely empty house. So everything was up for interpretation.
We bought it last year and we plan on living here forever. The chair got delivered. Do you want to come up to the house and see it?
Oh yeah. Well, how do you feel about it?
Oh, I love it. You're gonna love it.
My biggest challenge when Haleigh contacted me is I had just gone back to Amsterdam. I have to do most of it from a distance, which I've never done before. That was my biggest issue of how am I gonna do this? She sent me lots of pictures, she sent me floor plans, and I just tried to start piecing it together.
I told Sarah that I wanted my home to feel like a very luxurious hotel.
We're here to hang the chandeliers, and we've got our, because this is gonna be blinged out. Show one of these things. This is gonna be a blinged out light. I'm just praying it all looks good.
It will.
And that you don't hate me. My aesthetic is definitely European. I'm always gonna push real materials. Real marble, real wood floors, real earth rugs, wool, cowhide. And the reason is because it's supposed to last you for a long time. I think often you buy cheap things that don't last. Haleigh and Lucas really listened to me of, listen, I know this is a lot, but this is something you can pass down to your daughter. They bought this house for $560,000. I was given a blank space to work with by Haleigh, and I was also given free reign. There were some fights from her husband, but for the most part, if I said, trust me, this will look good, both Lucas and Haleigh were like, okay, we can't see it, but we trust you. And I've never had that before. A lot of times they're like, this is the furniture we have, this is the vision we have, but she was really like, can you help? And it was just a really fun process to do it with her, to get to know her, and I think we made an incredible home. Oh, I think I have it on the wrong way.
Working with Sarah was exciting. She's not difficult, but she's very emotional and fiery when she wants things done.
So I'm so excited to see how the house is living since I've been gone. Let's start in the kitchen. Okay. The goal is obviously to potentially take this color that we did on the trim and maybe one day make your kitchen cabinets match, right?
Yes, or were we going to do green cabinets? I can't remember.
No, match the color.
Match this color?
Lord, thank God I'm here. Yeah, this color, because this is the trim that goes into the wallpaper, if the cabinets match it, it's just really elegant. This lamp I found one day when I was out shopping with Haleigh, and I just bought it. It's such a great kitchen lamp. Yes. Okay, let's go into my favorite. Wow! I love this room.
Me too. I find myself when I have people over that we all just sit here instead of gathering like where it's comfy. But
Yeah.
we just sit here and play cards. It's pretty fun.
When you first contacted me, you sent me pictures of the house, and I just sent you this wallpaper immediately. Remember, I was like, yes, this is the wallpaper I imagine in your home, and that basically led the design of the house.
Yeah. I loved this wallpaper right when you sent it.
And then what did we discover after we found the wallpaper?
Oh, there's little hidden ladies.
And this is very fitting because Haleigh is a little bit earthy, a little bit sexy.
This is actually me.
That's you from another time.
Yeah.
And then what was your other brief that you gave me?
Oh, the chandeliers.
You wanted a little bling.
Yeah.
The hardship was lights are expensive, right? This was a huge investment. These are expensive, they're blingy, but yeah, they make the room.
I thought maybe just one, but then Sarah was like, no, 2.
Do you think two's too much?
No, I love it.
I mean, if you're gonna make a statement, make a statement. The thing about this room is it's like statement on statement, but it's not taking away.
Right, yeah.
This table is so solid. I told Haleigh, if you drink, you can just sit here and chill out on this table. This is how you hang out with your friends.
Yes, this is exactly what we do. And then my daughter tries to do it, and I'm like, hey, no, it's too much.
But this has become Harper's favorite room too.
Yeah. She sits here. She's fallen asleep here before.
There's just something, like, I would never want to lay on a table, but I think it's kind of this, like, this moment, Haleigh.
You look like my cat right now. That's what she likes to get up here, and I'll hear.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I want to do. I want to be like,
Yeah, you're my cat.
the tension that you and I had in this project was I was only here for a little bit of time. I gotta go and do this. That's when I started being like, I'm going shopping and you can just give me money back.
Yeah, yeah.
But that worked, right?
Yeah, it worked perfectly.
Oh, and then this rug we found at the last minute, remember? We wanted this rug for the library.
Yes. And then it ended up being here when it was delivered.
But I love it because, come down here with me. Here we have that, it's like, well, that right there is real old cowhide, y'all. That is real cow. Right?
Yeah.
That's a moment where you could have come down with me.
Sit on the swivels.
Oh, the swivels. What are they? The Reina. They were
Yeah.
called Reina.
Yeah.
Oh, I just gotta sit like this. This is the way you sit, right? How do you sit?
Well, when I'm reading on my Kindle.
Ready? Let's meet in the middle. Ready? Get set. Whee! It's almost kind of hard.
No, the kids are so, like, they'll be in here spinning each other around, and I had a party, and this woman came up, and she's like, they're spinning on your chairs. And I was like,
Those chairs are made for spinning.
they're made for spinning. She's like, oh, well, I thought you were going to be upset. And I was like, no. If kids can't spin around, I don't want them.
These chairs are made for spinning, and that's just what I'll do. One of these days, these chairs are gonna spin right over you. Yeah, and remember our drama. So there was this moment when we were picking out furniture that I had sent Haleigh everything that she needed to buy. I had done like 3D room plans and put the furniture in. But then she went, and the person who was working there convinced her to order in bright white.
Yes. Well,
So
yeah, and Lucas was like, I'm in a buying mood. Let's just buy it all.
Yeah.
So we bought it all, and they give you all that free champagne, so
Yeah.
you're just like buying everything.
And then I showed up the next day and I was like, can you show me what my clients bought? And I was like, what the hell? I
Yeah,
was
she
so
called me and she's
mad.
like, why am I even here?
I was so mad. I was like, what? Haleigh. And I kept showing her, like, we're not doing a coastal home, dang it. We're doing a moody European home. And then we went to a totally different store and got these at Restoration Hardware. And then we were able to find this rug. Well, you come down on this rug with me.
I love this rug. It sheds so much. This is wool. It's not cat hair. Just tuck it under there.
There were a couple days where I was flaming mad. I came here and Haleigh had gone to run errands and we had left the paint in the dining room. And they went and grabbed the hall color and I was like, no, that's the wrong color. It has to be green. And the guys were like, well, we're not redoing it.
Yeah.
And I may have said a few choice words and that offended them to where they walked out because women are not supposed to talk to them like that.
Yeah.
And in the end, they fixed it, but they wouldn't speak to me the rest of the project, would they?
Yeah, and I don't like controversy, so I was just like, I think it looks fine.
Yeah, Haleigh was like, I think we could live with the color. I was like, no, we can't, Haleigh. I have worked too hard on this.
I was like, she has a vision. Like, I was trying to just tell them, like, very nicely. I was like, I know she got upset, but she has a vision. And that one guy was very nice, and he's like, we understand that. And the other guy,
Well, they were like, we understand that, but she shouldn't be using those words at us. And I was like, and then I went home and my mom was like, well, I raised you better than to use those words. I was like, okay, I'm sorry to everybody. I'm just so offensive. But in the end, it's beautiful. And the reason that we had to keep that color was because if you changed the kitchen, that green color wouldn't have worked in the kitchen.
Yeah.
It was so important.
I was like,
These moments when Haleigh and I struggled where I was like, dang it, Haleigh.
Like when we walked in there earlier, I was like, we're painting him green. And you're like, no.
Now we come to the room that we thought about the least.
Yes.
But would you say this is your favorite room?
It definitely is.
Because you wanted a really elegant home without too much color, we decided to go crazy in this room.
Yeah.
We can't go in yet because my rule in this room is that if you're in this room, you have to talk in a British accent. So, here we go, Haleigh. She probably won't. She's not
it. Except right now I will.
Right, so just the rug just came. That took what, 5 months?
Forever.
I never even knew about it. Yeah, so this was the basis. And then one day I went to Home Goods with my mother. This is what we like to call talk the tea room, right?
Right. And I stole this vase from her. She was really interested in it, and I said, I think I'm keeping it.
I bought this vase for me, and I bought this vase and the flowers for my mother. And Haleigh took that as well. And we found the curtains at Anthropology, the rug Anthropology. All the lamps are from Home Goods. Great deal, because you did splurge on a lot in the house. And we were able to finish this room and stay on budget. Well, would Lucas say that we stayed on budget?
I'm telling him that we did.
One day, Haleigh called me and she's like, I went to the Derby and I won money, so I'm going to put that towards the house and not tell Lucas.
Yeah.
And now he's going to hear it.
Well, yeah.
On that note, let's go see your bedroom. This was actually one of the first bedrooms that Haleigh painted. I gave her a suggestion, and the next day she's like, I painted it!
Yeah.
She's a worker. You're a worker.
I like to get things done, and I don't like to second guess. All I've wanted since I was young is a home that I could just call my own, and I feel very fortunate to have a home like this, and you helped me, so thank you.
You're welcome. A home for me is always so important because it should be a reflection of who you are and how you like to live. And sometimes these days our houses are just kind of bland.
Yeah, and everything is temporary. Why not have a space that reflects you as a person instead of just going on trend?
We did some wild things, but it still has a real calming presence. I love it, and I'm really glad I got to know you better through this process. It's my favorite thing I've done, and in the midst of when I had to go back to Europe, and it was a really great reason for me to be able to come back to the US, and even through that I got to go spend more time with my brother, and I'm thankful for that because otherwise I might not have had that week with him either, so it's just really meaningful all around.
Yeah.
Well, should we drink? Pour me a drink! Can you ask them about the wines?
Thank you.
I love you.